You learn what to do if you're mistaken as a member of YouTube. It's very useful. It's a useful book as well as being very artistic.
So it's also a handbook in how to be. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like a handbook as well as being a.
But it's not like a revealing biography. Will we know more about the private and the white?
No, somebody's going to have to pay a lot of money for that. I mean, there's a lot of me on the records, and I don't really want to write about the rest of me I mean, hopefully I'll live to an old age and I can write. I think, but why should you write an autobiography until you're like 75? I can't believe it. Like footballers write autobiographies when they're 25. I remember reading it, well, I didn't read it, but a cricketer's autobiography is 22. Like, 22? And the book is 200 pages long. Like, it takes them to like page 150 to be 16. And it's like, that day got up, had cereal, practiced cricket, for 6 hours, went home, had tea. They haven't done enough. So, no, it's not an autobiography. It has to be. I'm still in the world of art here. Like, somebody's going to have to pay big money to know why Johnny Depp bought me a beer, for example. Because I can't reveal what he did.
Not even a hint?
No. I actually said that in Belfast. I did an interview about the book because it's only out in Northern Ireland right now. And I said, you won't learn why Johnny Depp bought me a beer. And the headline, of the entire. And he said, well, why? I said, I'm not going to tell you. I said, it's more interesting knowing that he did than why he did. I promise you, it's better. And the headline of the entire article was like, why won't Andy White reveal why Johnny Depp bought him a beer? They won't believe you, in the end, they don't believe you.
We'll let the question mark stand for some time.
Question mark, that's what's interesting. That's what's interesting. The glamour of life on the road. A lot of it is about driving into town, the sun's going down, you're driving towards the centre of Liverpool, you've got a concert that night in Liverpool for Philharmonic Hall, you're staying in some crazy place downtown, people are coming home from work. It's a city where the Beatles came from. It's really exciting. That's the glamour of rock music. You walk into a hall and somebody's waiting to do a sound check and people come in and watch you play music. That's glamorous to me. It's not about really the meeting the A-list backstage, because honestly it's cooler to do. It's cooler to meet a lot of, I mean, that's very exciting. It's great and I love it. It's wonderful when it happens. Rarely, but it happens. The rest of it's really cool as well. I know I'm really lucky to be doing what I do.
So also life on the road inspires you maybe in your songwriting. So returning to songwriting and Songwriter on an ending note, you were collaborating with other people. Was that, on the lyrical part, or was it music?
Oh yeah, good question. Yeah. Different people, different things. The Australian guy I wrote with, "Valley of My Heart" and "Candlestick Park." Sean Sennett is really a writer, not really. He does release records sometimes, but he's really a writer and an ideas man. So you'd have an idea for a song, you'd have a phrase to start you off, and I'd write the music. Alison would do. She wouldn't write the chords, but she's an amazing singer. And she would write a lot of the melodies. So that's different again. Stephen would do both. He would write words and his amazing guitar, so he'd play chords I would never have thought of. So he would do both. Stuart, who wrote I Believe with me, he is a pop producer, so he structured that song. I Believe sounds probably pretty like one of my songs to you, but it's structured exactly the same as a pop top 20 song. And the guy who produced it with me produced Delta Goodrum and Kylie and things like that. He's a great guy. He's the brother of Davy Crichton, who used to play fiddle with me, who's an amazing musician. But Stuart is as well, just of a different sort. So Stuart, what would he do? He would have programmed stuff or set up beats and things for us to write to, but probably the chords, most of them were mine. So everybody does it differently. And that's part of the beauty of it.
So
There's no one way of writing songs, for me anyway. There's no one gig.
it happens differently from time to time.
You've seen it on tour. Every single night is different. You can't possibly predict what it's going to be like. Even if you played the same place at the same time of year with the same people, it's different.
Does that take experience? Does that take, insight? What does it take to make a concert good, even though if you play the songs differently or the set list is different?
Well, it says I'm a 12-string man. You can tell by the lines on my face. And that's it really. Who knows? It's just experience, right?
So that is a song from your last album.
Yeah,
Did you make that as a joke, or is there some kind of truth in that? Yes?
Yeah, I think somebody said to me, you looked at my, because all my guitars, well, most of them have got 12 strings. I've got a little mandolin, 12 strings, and lots of 12-string guitars. And she said like, you work twice as hard as a man who's only got 6 strings. I mean, instantly, that's a great line. And I asked her to, it was not somebody who's co-written on the record, I asked her to co-write the song, but I couldn't get hold of her, but that line has stuck with me. And, yeah, I mean, people are always coming up with ideas, the worst ideas for you to write songs about. Unbelievably bad topics. I've tried to make a list of them many times. Sometimes I'll publish the list of things people say you should write songs about, but very often, just as somebody said something really which you'd never write a song about.
That's something for a chapter for your next book.
Oh yeah, oh definitely. Oh, it's like a whole list. Like I have to just start making it. But then that same person might come up with a line which goes instantly into a song, which is just great, and that often happens. But that 12-string man's about that, and it's a bit of a take on 6-string Street, and
So, Songwriter and 21st Century Troubadour, where can people buy these good things?
On the internet.
On the internet.
Get them on andywhite.com. It's the easiest place to get them. Wherever you are in the world, we can get it to you. You just got to go to andywhite.com and order it there.
Thank you very much, Andy.
Thank you, yes. Pleasure.